Jake Sawyer jumped down from the grass verge onto the tarmac path that ran parallel with the Hope Valley railway line. He bowed his head and drove forward. The soles of his running shoes were cushioned, but his steps fell heavy on the solid ground, and the impact rippled through his core. He sucked in the thin morning air, feeding his scorched lungs. The pain was a pleasure. It was one of the few things he trusted as proof of his existence, his aliveness. A tremor in the track. Sawyer checked his stopwatch. The Sheffield train would be rounding the corner as it crossed the River Noe, levelling for its approach into Edale, 3 miles down the line. He slowed, plugged in his earphones, and started the music. He reached around into the pocket of his backpack and pulled out a chestnut-brown balaclava. He rolled it over his head. The fabric scratched against his shaven scalp and flattened his week-old beard. He pocketed the watch, took in another gulp of air, and sprang away, easing into a jog. Sawyer had been planning the move for weeks, observing, rehearsing, mapping it out, marking down the stats in a notebook, the average speed of the trains, his running times from this end of the path to the level crossing. There was a chance he had miscalculated. There was a chance he might die. But as ever, the idea was detached, abstract, irrelevant. There was only the pain, and the howling guitars, the clobbering drums. He had selected faster by the Manic Street Preachers, a rallying cry for self-empowerment. He was sprinting now, along the path, in the shadow of the fence that separated the tarmac from the scrubland at the edge of the railway track. The verge kept him hidden from drivers and walkers over on Edale Road. Ahead, the level crossing lights flashed to herald the train's approach. He knew that the red and white boom barrier would already be down, and it was unlikely there would be a car waiting to cross. Not this early. Even if there was a car, he might just do it anyway. Sawyer turned his head, saw the lights of the train sparkling through the mist. He forged ahead. Maybe it was his time. Maybe this morning his measures wouldn't apply. A distracted driver, a fresh security protocol.